it was another fantastic week with the Xtreme Trader VIP signals. We have made around 765 pips of profit, as you can see. Of course, that was the total net volume of the pips. While if you actually have aimed take profit number 1 alone, you actually should have been able to make at least 195 pips of profit. And this one right here is more realistic because it actually includes all these stop losses and take profit number 1 only, which is actually more achievable. But what about this one right here? 765 pips, my friends, is actually the total volume of the pips. Meaning, for example, EURUSD right here has actually hit the take profit number 1 and 2 and 3. For us as Xtreme Trader, to be honest with everyone, we are only announcing 140 pips. But the truth is, to achieve this one, you actually should have opened 3 positions on this trade. The first trade will aim take profit number 1, the second will aim take profit number 2, the third will aim take profit number 3, which means together, if all of these trades hit the take profit number 1 and 2 and 3, you actually should have made 245 pips. So as you can see, you actually should have been able to make even more than what we have announced. And that's the beautiful thing. It really depends, my friends, on how you are using the signals. For example, some clients, they opened 5 positions on this trade. Why? Because it matches with their own analysis, which means instead of making 240 pips, they actually have made maybe around 1,000 pips of profit with this signal. So again, it really depends on how you are using these signals. And I'm so proud also to share with you a feedback from our client who have decided to renew his subscription for 3 months. And trust me, if he's not making profits, he wouldn't do that. And he's also thanking us for the quality of the signals. So again, I'm really so proud and happy, and I hope it's gonna continue going this way. And again, to be honest with you again, the Friday results are not finalized yet. Some of the signals are still running, so we will update you, of course, with the new results once the Friday signals are over. So until then, of course, don't forget to give a try to our VIP group of Telegram. Don't listen to the haters. They actually did not enjoy the experience in the past. We have changed. The new version of our signals is surely profitable and hopefully is gonna continue this way. So again, if you wish to join our VIP group of Telegram, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below of this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. Let's now begin our weekly analysis, and as usual we will start with the EURUSD. But before we continue, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment and share the video. And remember, leaving a comment is way important, my friends, because it helps the YouTube algorithm to suggest the channel to everybody. So hopefully we can get new subscribers with that. So please don't forget to hit the like button and make a comment if you can. If you cannot, just hit the like button only. And thank you. Now, based on the weekly chart right now, as you can see right here, we have a broken level of a resistance trend line. And the interesting thing here is that the EURUSD is indeed respecting that level of a broken resistance trend line. So again, that resistance trend line has already become right here a supported trend line based on the weekly chart. And that also confirms that the EURUSD will continue the rise again based on the weekly chart till it reach at least the nearest level of a resistance right here at, let me just be sure, at 1.119. So meaning we are looking for around 130 pips. Anyway, let's now move to the daily chart. So again, now the weekly chart has actually confirmed the rise. So meaning now the daily chart also, we have to confirm also if there will be a rise. And as you can see right here, based on daily chart, we don't only have this strong bullish engulfing candle, but we also have right here the inverted hammer, which is my favorite price action for the bullish reversal. Once we see this candle appeared on a support level, it's the time that we can actually buy the market, because this is actually the sign that the market right now is getting ready for the bullish reversal. So again, weekly and daily chart confirms that the EURUSD will continue the rise. So let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. Now here on the 4-hour time frame, we can decide our entry, where we can place our entry. So weekly and daily, we decide the direction. Now 4-hour time frame, we decide the entry. In my opinion, the best level to buy the EURUSD will be exactly right here. Why right here? First of all, this was the real level of a resistance which actually has faced number one and number two fake breakouts from that level. Number two, right here, of course, we have the nearest level of a broken resistance to that bullish breakout candle. And right now, if the EURUSD will continue the fall toward that level of a previous resistance, it will not only retest the broken level of a resistance, it will also retest or actually respect the previous level of a real support right here, and that, in my opinion, gonna be the best level to start buying the pair. Not only that, we have another confirmation right here. Check this out. So right here, if I connect, of course, that level of a support trend line, and again, since we're actually on an upper trend, and since the weekly and daily chart confirmed the rise, right here, of course, the support trend line number one, support trend line number two, number three, most likely right here after the fake breakout happened, the market actually has failed to create a new resistance trend line, and therefore a support trend line is more trusted. And if the EURUSD will continue the fall, it most likely gonna be respecting that level of a support trend line, and afterward it will continue the rise at least to reach the peak of the resistance right here at 1.114. So that being said, and based on the 4-hour time frame, we can actually continue buying the EURUSD for around 100 pips exactly, and our safe zone shouldn't be ranging lower than the bottom of a real support right here also at 1.102, and we will be buying this pair at 1.105. So therefore the safe zone is ranging for only 28 pips against 100 pips of a profit. Let me just expand this safe zone a little bit more, because 28 pips is really way little. Yeah, 38 pips is a safe zone and 100 pips of profit. Let me please now write the signal for you. And let's now move to the pound USD. So to make it really short and clear, my friends, I believe we are seeing almost the same thing with the pound USD. I mean, if I move right now to the weekly chart, we also right here have a broken level of a resistance trend line, as you can see. That was, of course, the resistance trend line number one, number two, and right here it became also a support trend line, which actually confirms that the EURUSD most likely right now is going to be rising. Also on the left side, I think we can see it right here exactly. Yes, this level of a real support has indeed been respected, so therefore buying the EURUSD from here was actually brilliant. It was a good signal. Now let me just now move to the daily chart. And again, we're seeing a very similar price action to the EURUSD. I mean, we don't really have to repeat the same analysis. Let me just make it short for you, my friends. We will actually look to buy the pound USD exactly right here at the bottom of a real support at 1.308, which was also right here a broken level of a resistance. But now the question is, can we confirm this entry using any support trend line? The answer is most likely should be yes. As we can see right here, also we have a broken level of a support trend line. Exactly. Check this out. So right here, a support trend line. After the bearish breakout happened right here, the market actually has failed to create a new resistance trend line. Why? Because the bullish movement is very strong, and we are actually on an upper trend, and weekly and daily chart also confirms the bullish momentum. So therefore, if the pound USD will continue the fall toward our entry, it will not only face the previous level of a support, but also the previous level of a support trend line, and afterward it will continue the rise. So very, very similar to the EURUSD. We will actually be targeting the real level of a resistance at 1.320, expecting 116 pips of profit, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the real level of a previous support and the key resistance right here at 1.304. So therefore the safe zone is going to be ranging for 44 pips against 113 pips of profit. Let's now move to the AUDUSD. So you might expect me to tell you to buy the AUDUSD from this level of a support, right? Because this is the real level of a support, and we can buy the AUDUSD from there, right? Very similar to the EURUSD and the pound USD, right? No, not right, because the AUDUSD has already reversed right here, as we can see. So the reversal has already occurred. Now the AUDUSD will most likely continue the fall right now to a different level. Where exactly we can start rebuying this pair? First of all, confirm the direction before you decide to buy or sell. So weekly chart, how about the weekly chart? What do you think? Does it really confirm the rise or the sell? In my opinion, it confirms actually the buy. Let me explain to you why. Based on daily chart right now, we can see clearly that the AUDUSD is indeed facing right here a previous level of a support, as we can see. And with this current price action right here, we can surely expect from the AUDUSD to continue the rise. But what about the weekly chart? What is it confirming? Let me just show it to you. So right now, as you can see, based on the weekly chart, we have here, of course, a broken level of a support trend line. Check this out. Exactly. So the market has actually respected that level of a support trend line multiple times. And even here we had a fake breakout. Now the AUDUSD still respecting the same level of that support trend line. So again, it confirms that the AUDUSD will continue the rise at least to reach the peak of the resistance right here at 0.683. And after bouncing on this level of a support trend line, I don't see it making any sense at all to sell the AUDUSD right now. We have to look only to long this pair. Now moving to the 4-hour time frame. So by saying that, where exactly we can buy this pair again? The answer again lies on the previous level of a support trend line. So exactly what we have done earlier with the AUDUSD and the pound USD, we will do it right here with the AUDUSD. So as we can see here, a support trend line, and then after the bearish breakout, it became a resistance trend line number 1, 2, 3, and right here, of course, we have a support trend line number 1. So we will have to wait for the AUDUSD to fall again to reach exactly the same level of that support, and after creating not only support number 2 but also support trend line number 2 as well, we can buy this pair again, targeting of course the previous level of a key resistance as 0.677. So therefore, let's wait for this pair to fall to another 30 pips. And that is exactly going to be our entry to buy the AUDUSD, targeting, let's just make it right here exactly, at that level of a key resistance as 0.676, targeting around, let's say around 90 pips of profit, hopefully, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the bottom of the real support at 0.663, ranging for around 35 pips only. Let's now move to the USDCAD. Alright, so now based on the, let me just move now to the weekly chart. So right now, based on the weekly chart, I believe that the USDCAD is facing a strong bearish movement right now, a lot of resistance right here, as we can see. Now, based on the weekly chart, we have here multiple attempts of resistance, as we can see right now. It became, of course, a support back in June and May, but last July, early August, the USDCAD has actually made a bearish breakout from that level of a support, and right now the USDCAD is actually facing right here the previous level of a support and a resistance right here as well. So meaning we are looking to short the USDCAD at least to reach right here the nearest level of a support at 1.347. So again, USDCAD based on the weekly chart seems good to be short. Daily chart. Right now on daily chart, I would like actually to sell the USDCAD exactly right here at the absolutely highest level of a real resistance, exactly right there at 1.361. So if the pair will continue the rise toward the highest level of a real resistance at 1.361 to another 26 pips, that's going to be the best level to sell this pair. And of course, we will be targeting the nearest level of a key support, which lies exactly right here, and that is the nearest level of a real support to our entry, which means we can actually look to around I would say around 89 pips of profit. Okay, we can actually say it even 90 pips, hopefully. Let me just make it 90 pips, exactly just like that. So around 90 pips of profit. Yes, exactly. And the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging higher than the previous level of a key resistance right here exactly at 1.365, and also right here as well. So that's gonna be the peak of our safe zone, ranging for around 35 pips only against 90 pips of profit. Let's now move to the NZD/USD. Alright, so now based on the daily chart, as you can see, actually it's really similar to the USD, my friends. We have here, of course, a real level of a support, which most likely right now is going to be respected and will continue to rise. But again, we have to rely on the weekly chart just to confirm the direction. So right now I'm on the weekly chart, and again, we have a very, very clear and obvious broken out level of a resistance trend line, as we can see right here, and right now it became a new support trend line. Another confirmation that the USD will continue the rise. Not only that, but it also has respected that level of a real support, as we can see right here, exactly at the bracket of 0.612. So a lot of confirmations that confirms that the USD should continue the rise. So right now, based on daily chart, I would really like to buy this pair exactly right here at this level of a real support at 0.613, and targeting, of course, the real level of a resistance right here exactly, to be precise, at 0.622. So therefore we can actually expect around 90 pips of profit with this signal. However, the safe zone should not be ranging lower than the bottom of the support at 0.610, ranging for around 29 pips only. And that's gonna be everything, my friends, for the weekly analysis. And for the USDCHF, again, we will have to ignore it because right now this pair is just so unpredictable. As you can see right now, the pair is still at the absolutely lowest bottom of the support. I will maybe update it with a new deal of the day video, and we actually might even change this one, or actually replace the USDCHF with USDJPY maybe. I will see what we can do next, my friends. I cannot really promise you, but again, USDCHF right now is just, I don't want to give you a random analysis or just for the sake of giving it. I have to be sure, and to be honest, I'm not really so sure. I mean, I can actually say that the USDCHF can reverse exactly at this level of a resistance at 0.851, but again, I'm not really so sure about it because the USDCHF is again at the absolutely lowest level of a real support. So far, we don't have any price action confirms the next direction for this pair. Now we can see that the pair actually, based on the weekly chart, the price action shows actually a potential rise, but the problem here is that the daily and the 4-hour time frame are so confirming a continuation in the fall. So there is like a conflict with the price actions right here. And I just want to make sure that the quality of my signals are always at its best. So therefore, we will skip the USDCHF for this week. So until then, my friends, again, don't forget to give a try to our VIP group of Telegram. And don't listen to the haters. Try it yourself. Seeing is believing. This is the group. And hopefully, we will actually continue providing you with these awesome signals. And hopefully, you will make good profits with us. So until then, my friends, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.